Hi, I'm Cindy.
And then,
Well, it would have taken us around 75 build days to get to this point. That's right. Everything that you see behind us, we built it ourselves. And today is actually a pretty big day for us. There is an end in sight to the very, very cold showers. For the past month, we've been showering outdoor because we're living on site and we're building our dream home. Now, last week, if you were with us, you would have seen us tiling the entire bathroom, which means that today we are ready to grout it. And this week, we'll be installing our double showers and also our fantastic glass.
that's the plan.
That's the plan. So let's get it in motion.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, our time.
Well done. We are now in the area that will soon be our dream bathroom. Now, last week we've tiled the whole place up. We've also given 2 coats of paint on all the walls, and we've installed our shower tray, which weighs 1.5 tons, by the way. So heavy. Now, a few days has passed since we put those tiles up, and now it's time to kind of fix the little areas that we've accidentally put some glue on, but also grout it. Now, the grout that we chose is charcoal, so we're looking at a really dark grout, almost black. We think it's going to look amazing. We are now on day 2 this week in our dream bathroom, right?
Yeah.
Yesterday we finished grouting, And you can see the result there. We're really happy with how things have turned out.
Not so much with the process.
I was going to say, however, we've learned a few things, right?
Yeah.
What have we learned, Dan?
Read the instructions before you do anything. Not all grouts are the same.
No, absolutely not. It is not the first bathroom we are grouting. Not at all. But what we've learned is that it seems that black grout seems to dry a lot quicker than white grout. In the past, we've only used white grout. So if you're thinking about doing a project that involves black grout, then really think about maybe grouting some smaller areas at a time, not the whole thing at once. Oh boy, because are you in for a world of trouble?
Yeah. We just assumed because we said that this is the general area we can done in previous jobs at once, but this went from solid state from liquid state to solid state, and just suddenly it was rock hard.
Like diamond.
Yeah.
So we kind of finished evening out the grout line. I'm not lying if I say way past midnight last night. But now we only have a few touch-ups to do, and this is what you'll see next, right?
Yeah.
Touch-ups and maybe even installing the showers. We just have to see how the touch-up goes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Today is Monday, so this means that we went to upload the video that you'll see for us that you would have seen last week, but for you this week, if that makes sense. And we also had a chance to look at your comments. Now, a massive thanks to everyone who is encouraging us and is just remaining super, super positive in the comment section of our YouTube channel. Your comments not only motivate us, but also help us grow our channel. So, thank you very much. Now, back to work. So, Dan, what you're doing right now is just touching up the paint in a couple of places because we have some grout that kind of touched the ceiling, basically. Yes.
Corrosion in between the different metals when they react different to water. That's my gut feeling. Plus that this helps seal.
Oh, so great. So it's like let's show it to the camera. Don't know if it's just me, but it looks like grout, basically. But it doesn't, it even has a texture of grout, right? Not sponsored, but this is it. And so you're just putting that on the horsehair, which is actually hemp. Thank you, guys. And to prevent corrosion.
Yeah. And it also seals up a bit. I think it holds up to 5 bars extra. Like somebody put it up with laser or something. 1 millimeter, but I have to do.
Amazing. Is it your stick you want thrown again? Down, people, when I come and see you, It's not because I want cuddle. It's because I want you to throw my steak. Yes? Yes. During the daytime, nothing else but the sticks matter. That's it. Shall we go through it? You got us a collection of bark and stick, which you are very, very, very keen on having thrown. Yes? Okay. Shall we show people how you do this? But how's that going to work? Are we going to throw the stick that way or the other way? How's that going to work, Mr. People Poo? Now, Mason is very awkward in his choice of stick. Often he gets you twig or bark, but it doesn't mean that it's not interesting to chase. Are you ready? You get it two for one. Are you ready, Pooh? Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Did you find it? Where is it? I don't have it. Now this, guys, can happen the whole day. This is what Mason loves to do. Running after twig and bark. You have a good life, Pooh? You brought me back the first stick. Are you ready? Are you ready? Get ready. 1, 2, and 3. We had a massive storm last night, and yeah, our shaitan broke. So the kitchen is starting to be a little bit more urgent now. Oh well. So while you do this, I'm gonna go and start cleaning up the kitchen a little bit so that we can find a solution for the outdoor kitchen, because there is a massive storm coming our way. We are expecting high wind and a lot of rain for the next 2 days, which means that the kitchen is getting more urgent than ever to get sorted, or some kind of indoor cooking facility. It's getting pretty urgent to sort out. So, dance on this. Today, we're dividing and conquering. This is so good. It looks so good.
You have to get on with the road and divert the water as it should.
Oh, yeah.
It's supposed to go out there.
Yeah, this morning it was kind of hard just even to leave the parking spot.
Good thing we have a decent layer of britas, so the water is going around the house and under the house.
Yeah. Oh my. Let's see what the road looks like in 3 days after the massive storm. Okay, thankfully there's a bit of a break now, it seems. So yeah, I'm gonna go back to packing the kitchen. living room. Alrighty, let's start. Tiny Tony! Bit of fun. Although my spaghetti squash, I know that they're not quite ready yet. Leaving them here will serve absolutely no purpose, in my opinion, because in the next few days we're expecting a lot of rain and temperature will go down as well. The same thing goes for my sweet potatoes. Now, this is the first time I've grown sweet potatoes. I've used Doug and Stacy's method, so just to sprout the potatoes and then just to put the little baby roots in the ground. But yeah, they're not ready yet for sure. The thing is that right now it's getting colder, and I don't think these potatoes will put on much more growth. And the reality of it is, with the amount of rain that we're expecting in the coming days, I don't think I'll want to come outside and harvest them either. So, little by little, I'm gonna take a look at what's on there, and hopefully, we can get a little bit of sweet potatoes. Now, this is our first harvest. We've kind of planted stuff here, throw some seeds and some little plants in there just to hope that something would grow. But we didn't really take the time to properly maintain this garden. So anything that we'll get here is an absolute bonus. Hopefully next year we can bring the garden closer to the house and really have the means to water it as much as it needs, because this year with the drought and with building the house, it really was challenging to maintain this vegetable patch. But we still did manage to harvest a few tomatoes here and there, definitely quite a lot of spaghetti squash. And now we're on to the sweet potatoes. Let's see if we get any. Wow. So I've planted in tarp this year. Oh, sometimes like that. I have one root here. Is there anything else in there? Oh, I'm feeling potatoes, guys. Oh my god, I'm feeling potatoes. Oh my god. We have potatoes. We have sweet potatoes. Oh wow. Really nice. They're small for sure because I'm harvesting them when they're not ready yet. But yeah, as I said, I don't think these potatoes will grow much more. So might as well harvest them now. And then the small things like that, I can always give them to our neighbor who can feed it to her pigs. Oh, I have a feeling that there'll be plenty here. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Sweet potatoes. Awesome. I'll make for a great dinner. Well, it is not just fly season, guys. It is also walnut season. Now, we have 4 walnut trees on our property, and walnuts are harvested from the ground. So, yeah, let's go check out if we can find some more. Now for the next few weeks, what I'm going to be doing is every morning I'll come and I'll pick some walnuts. These little guys are going to be a great resource for us. Not only for the ice cream shop, because we can make some fantastic walnut ice cream, I'm sure, but the shell itself, the nut itself, in my opinion, there's a lot of creative things that you can do with this. And when it'll be gray and raining this winter, I'll get my mind onto creative thinking with these little nuts and maybe find other things that we can sell in our ice cream shop. Not bad for beginners. Now it's definitely harvest season all over the village these days. And while Dan's busy in the bathroom, just leveling things up in do not disturb mode, I have all of these beautiful tomatoes and peaches and peppers that were just given to us. So the best thing that I can do right now is to make a French Canadian fruit ketchup. Now for the final ingredient. Now this is imported straight from Quebec. Épices à marinade, pickling spices. If you are in the UK, you can use normal British pickling spices. They taste a little bit similar, although the Canadian ones have, like, I don't know if it's going to make sense, but a bit less of an Asian flair to it. It's been simmering for around 20 minutes. And then when I went to throw the compost away, I realized that some of our figs were ready. So I've added 5 more figs to the mixture.
And I installed or put up the framework for the shower glass.
Aha. So that's the framework. Originally stick that we've painted.
Yeah, it's 44 times 44, whatever that is in inches. And then we painted it with a silicone paint to just expel the water. One layer, and then of course we're gonna paint it once more when we have it on place.
So 1 layer of silicone paint on this, and this is because we have our shower glass right here. Part 1. Part 2 is over there. And basically Dan's having to mount an extra support because the shower glass isn't quite wide enough, right?
No, we did it deliberately so we have more room to work around, because usually when I do stuff I do it a bit too tight and then it's just taking too much time, and then opted in for getting a bit wider space, and then we just build out the little wall for the glass, and this in this case it was 44 millimeters. Yeah, 45 actually. That was missing to get into 179.5. I think we have, so we're gonna be fine.
Okay. shorter.
I guess it's down here, so it slides.
Slides in.
Yeah. Okay, it's quite heavy, as you know.
Yeah.
Clip it in.
Yeah.
Tilt it in and hang it on the wheels.
Okay. Okay, I'm in. Okay. Oh.
I think we need to adjust it in like that, right?
I don't think so. It's been so well leveled and installed with a laser and everything. And it feels like it's running pretty smoothly as well.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's dead on. Let's not try to adjust something that's good.
Yay! That worked. Nice.
That's it.
Did it all done?
Nothing for the done.
Yay! Taking down the shower heads. But then you're done.
I am done with the shower. Well, done as far as we can because we need to put grout here and glue this thing. It didn't say to glue it, but I think it needs to be glued. Otherwise, it's gonna be on the floor in no time.
Yeah.
And then put some grout here.
Some grout where?
Yeah, on the inside of the shower plate.
Okay.
And then we're gonna leave the outside until we have the correct wood to change the front with. Because we're gonna have hopefully a piece of chestnut going in the front.
Yes, so instead of that little piece of wood that you
This
guys
one
see
here.
there. Yeah.
Where we just put it in place to level it out. But now we need a piece that's same height and that looks nicer. But we're gonna leave it here until we have sanded the floor and all that. So
And also until we have chosen the wood for our vanity, right?
exactly.
The vanity will go here. And we will also be self-building it from scratch.
Yeah. But I think we're most definitely looking at chestnut. I think it's what the region wants.
That's what the region wants. Oh, baby, it looks amazing. You should be so proud of yourself.
It looks good.
It looks so very good. And this is what our dream shower looks like.
Quite happy.
Oh my God, very much so. I mean, for us, this shower was one of the areas that we chose to invest most of our budget. And most of these things were bought before the inflation started.
Yeah.
So make no mistake, we're still building on a very, very, very tight budget. But this whole shebang was bought before the inflation started to go crazy. Well, with our dream shower finally installed, we can shower indoor.
Yeah, even though we still haven't checked if the water heater works, but that's the next thing. So I really hope it's plug and play. But if not, at least we are inside and showering, which is a big thing for sure.
Yeah. The seasons are changing and our priorities need to shift now.
Yeah.
While we would love to next week build the bathroom vanity and everything else that comes with this dream bathroom, it's not going to be possible. We have to take care of the road because, as you saw, storms are approaching and our road is not quite ready to sustain the amount of storms the north of Portugal can get. Now, if we ever want to leave our parking space with our car, we need to take care of the road.
Yeah.
And that needs to happen tomorrow for us, but next week for you.
Yeah.
Again, thank you so very much for watching us, and see you next week.
See you next week.
The chutney is ready to be water bath. So I've got some jars boiling, and I'm going to be canning this. It tastes amazing.